Hey guys, I'm just going to do a quick video on my review of the 670G Medtronic insulin pump. I've been on it for 6 days, 7 days, almost 7 days, and I'll be able to go in auto mode tomorrow. So far, I really like this pump. The only things that I don't like about it are the menus, which I'll get used to. They just switch their menu around, so like the reservoir and tubing is in a different section, and the pump information, like how much insulin you have left in your reservoir and things like that, are also in a different section. On the 630G, which I had to send back, so I don't have that to show you, but on the 630G you were able to kind of click up to here, and that's where all your statuses were. Now you have to go into the pump, and it's all in here. So that's just an extra step. And then also on the 630 you were able to click up and view your graph, which they made it a little bit easier on the 670. So all you do is press your graph button and your graph pops up. The only other thing I don't like is I like it, but this part of it I don't like, is the suspend before low. I like suspend before low because it will suspend my basal delivery so that my sugar will go up. But it will suspend before you hit 70 so that you don't have a low, which is what I like about it. In the next video, or the video I'm attaching to this one, I showed you my graph for the 6 days that I've been on this pump. I have a lot of suspend before lows. However, I think only 4 of them have actually resulted in a low, which is fantastic for the amount of suspend before lows I've had. For 4 of them to become a low, I think is pretty fantastic, because those for me would have all been lows if it hadn't suspended before low. So I really like that part of suspend before low. The part I don't like about it is that it doesn't tell you it's suspended before low. So if I'm about to go eat something for lunch, breakfast, dinner, snack, whatever, I don't always check my pump. With the 630G, it would beep at me and let me know it's suspended on low. So I would know, hey, check my blood sugar, eat something if I'm actually low. With this, if it doesn't beep at me, I don't necessarily check it. I'll check it periodically throughout the day to see where my sugar's at. But if I'm at work, I don't, really look at it unless it's beeping at me. So I will go to eat something, and it will be, I'll take my blood sugar and it will go to the pump, and then I'll look at the pump, and then it tells me that I'm suspended before low. So when that happens, I have to either calibrate or press done and not bolus, because it won't let you. So then I have to go and resume the basal rate and then bolus for what I'm about to eat. So that part is a little annoying to me, but overall I do like that feature, the suspend before low. The menu is also different. So the stuff that I'm used to on the 630G, where it's placed in the menu, is no longer in the same spot. So it's kind of just figuring out where everything is, and just getting used to that. But overall, I really do like this pump. It's been very helpful, like I said, for all the suspend before lows I've had. For only 4 of them to be an actual low, I think is pretty impressive, because my problem is I don't know when I'm too high and I don't know when I'm too low until I'm in like the 40s. So to be able to avoid having those lows is fantastic, because when I get that low, I'm pretty useless. So for that to not happen is fantastic for me. I feel better, and I just feel like I'm able to control my sugars better, which is fantastic for me, or for any diabetic. But other than that, I really do like this pump. I'm not able to go into auto mode until tomorrow, so I'm really excited about that, to see how that works, and I'll definitely post a video for my review of that when I'm on it for about a week or so. I think that's really about it for this pump. Other than, the menu being different and things like that, it's pretty much the same as the 630G, not including, the auto mode and suspend before low. So I definitely think if you're, well, for anyone looking for an insulin pump, you need to research different companies and see what fits best for you and your lifestyle. Which, when I had my first pump, which was Animas, I didn't really do that. The doctor was like, you should try this pump, and so I did. But then when I decided to go back on a pump, because I was only on that one for a year because I hated it, so when I switched over from, when I was looking for an insulin pump to switch to, instead of doing the injections, I looked around. I looked back at Animas to see if I want to try it again. I looked at Medtronic, Omnipod, T-Slim, and out of all of them, I felt Medtronic would be the best for me, and so far, that has been correct. So, I will definitely keep you guys updated on how this pump is going. So, like, subscribe for more videos so you know when I post more videos. And if you have any questions or comments, leave them down below, and I will try to answer them as soon as I can. Bye. So this is my chart. As you can see, I started Wednesday, had a couple highs, a couple lows, a lot of lows around lunch, and highs around dinner and overnight into breakfast. I like these charts that you can get through CareLink because they really help you understand, you know, what's kind of going on. So I was in range 81% of the time. I was high 13% and low 6% for these 6 days. That gives you a little graph, and the green is, you know, your target range. Shows you all the peaks, and these ones right here, this is all the suspend before lows. See, I've had a lot of them. And I like that feature because it the purpose of it is to suspend, and then your body, because it's not getting any insulin, your sugars will go up, and then once your sugars get to above 70, and then showing that they're going to continue to trend up a little bit, it will then resume your basal, which I think is really cool. The only thing I don't like about it is that it doesn't tell you when it's suspend before low. So, like, sometimes I'll go to eat and I'll have to go turn on or resume the basal rate and then give myself a bolus for what I just ate, or I am about to eat, actually. So that's a bit tedious because it won't let you give a bolus if you're on suspend before low or suspend on low. So, but other than that, I really do like the feature because it has prevented a lot of lows. So out of all of these suspend before lows, I think I've only had 4 that resulted in a low. So I think that's pretty good, considering I used to be low all the time. And now I have a lot of suspend before lows, but they're not actually going to a low. So I don't have to correct as much, which is nice.